we are on our way to Hometown Buffet, and we're listening to the soundtrack of Frozen because we just finished watching the movie. Yes, last night. Great movie, by the way, if you have kids. Or if you don't have kids, it's actually a pretty good story. Hometown Buffet, and this is essentially a great place to get high quality protein for a very good price. And if you need if you're on a low carb diet, definitely very effective to get some basically any buffet where you get some meat. Serving, I have 2 pieces of looks like big chicken. Looks like chicken breast, probably chicken breast, along with some vegetables, some greens. And I got some cucumbers and broccoli slaw. Gotta count these macros, which is a pain in the butt, but you gotta do what you gotta do. Didn't really finish it. Wasn't really that appealing. And here's my salad. Wasn't that amazing, but I did finish the collard greens. The collard greens were actually pretty good. It was amazing. So this is my second plate with some fish and tilapia fish and more collard greens, and it looks like squash. Here's what's left of what I ate. And I kind of have no desire to eat anymore. Protein-rich meal with tilapia. A little bit there's a good amount of butter on there, but fish is very lean. Had chicken breast with skin, collard greens, green beans, some broccoli slaw. Nothing really that much. Feel pretty full, but I feel probably really good, mainly because of all the caffeine I had. So that's really the truth about it. It's about noon time right now, and I'm doing okay. So by the background, I'm over here at Best Buy. Bought me this cool Superman hat too, and I'm feeling low on energy, probably because of no carbs. See you later.
Best Buy.
And
Best Buy.
I'm tired. Whew.
Best Buy.
So I'm about to have some carbs. Sugar. It's about 2 o'clock. If it was like 4 or 5, I could say it's carb backloading. Not really. I'd actually have to work out first for it to really be consistent of that. But I guess it kind of depends on how you look at it, how you interpret the book, or how the book is laid out. But for the most part, looking forward to some sugar and feeling a lot better. The goal is, though, it's not to overdo it, because that's very easy for me. Now to have some frozen yogurt. Tutti, melon, taro, and tart. I find that if I get something sour, I don't want nearly as much of it. If it's really super sweet,
give some to Ellie.
And creamy, it's I tend to overeat it. Remember, when you're on a low carb diet, even if it is for just a day, you need to make sure that you get enough water. Otherwise, you'll get a headache and you'll feel like crap. Right now, I don't feel so good. Probably because I haven't had a whole lot of calories over the last 2 days. This is the reason why it's not a good idea to really sharply reduce your calories, because over the long run, it's just not going to work. Because I just go back to eating normal tomorrow, I'm not overly worried about it. I can suffer through a day and a half or 2 days of feeling like crap. But I'm definitely going to eat something because I don't want to feel like this. You know, this is the one of the things I don't like about dieting and nutrition, or I should say about fast cutting, is that it's unsustainable because you just don't feel good. So the idea is that you want to be able to eat well enough so that you do feel good. Processed food, chimichanga. Can't possibly be good for you, right? 290 calories, definitely against the paleo code. But it does have 440 grams of sodium, which is high in some respects, but it's good because that's probably one of the reasons why I have a mild headache, or the onset of having one, or to start. So I need to make sure that I get enough sodium. Sodium and water tend to be the biggest things that drop abruptly when you really sharply drop your carbs, or just drop calories in general. Apparently I was really thirsty because I actually had 2 of these, 24 ounces, really quick, and I'm about to have another one. Some Skylanders with my son. I'm kind of hungry again. Do a little snack, and I'm getting some chocolate Cheerios, as you can see here. Probably just one serving. Dry cereal. It's a great snack. Drinking some tea for my snack because I want to eat. So something warm in your stomach. If I had coffee, I probably would have had coffee instead, because coffee is a little bit more suppressing of the appetite. I'm breaking my diet by eating potato chips. I'm just tracking my calories. So say, why is it backwards? 190 calories for 16 chips. So I gotta count them all out. And rice and more potato chips. I know. Cheating, but this one. And a perfect meal for the evening is some ice cream. It's like a little more than a serving, maybe 2 servings at the most. 100 calories per serving. All right, so to recap the day, I had some chicken breast, collard greens, and green beans here at Hometown Buffet, along with a cucumber salad and broccoli slaw. I didn't really finish everything. I estimated as best I could, and this is kind of what I left over. And 707 calories, maybe 750 at most, for this entire meal. Then we went to Tootie Melon to have some frozen yogurt. This is about 300 calories. And then as a snack later on in the day, I had some chimichanga, processed food at its best, 290 calories. Then as a snack, I had some dry cereal, Cheerios, roughly 130 calories. And then some potato chips. I binged, had a little bit of this, had about probably 320 calories worth, at least 2 servings, I'm sure. And then for dinner, I had about a cup and a half of rice, along with about 6 ounces of pork chops, onions, cooked by my wife. And at the end of the day, I ended up with some ice cream. So, fairly loose day with the eating. Still a diet day because it's still calorie restrictive. A lot less than I normally eat. 2,522 calories, 194 grams of protein, 293 grams of carbs, and 72 grams of fat. This is essentially a good day for me for dieting because I'm cutting back on calories. My maintenance roughly between 3,000 and 3,500 calories per day. All right, if you're not already a subscriber, click subscribe. Follow me on Instagram at Ryan Personal Trainer, and you can get some up-to-date stuff from me. And thanks for watching.